Live from beautiful Oriole Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Towing the slab in today's game, Dean Kramer. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
McLean gets his lead at first with nobody out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bounce to third. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Runner at second. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first in time. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. This one smacked out to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, TJ Friedel. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That
come on, get down, get down.
From the catcher, De La Cruz. Up to third on the wild pitch. The Reds with a chance to score first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So next to hit from Baltimore, Samuel Basallo. Ground ball up the middle, De La Cruz. Throws to first in time. So runner at second, 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate, 1 for 2.
Come on,
right
you can beat it, you can beat it.
Toss to Alonso, and that is that. Reds leave 1. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, it swings and misses.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's the 3rd out. Back now at Oriole Park. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Jordan Westburg digs in now. Line to left. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a leadoff double to put the winning run in scoring position.
He went up there and got
Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ball to strike. McLean. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 4 with a double. High fly ball, right field. Beavers under it. And that's the third out. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. 1-2 here. On the ground, De La Cruz. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Orioles walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, taking a look at today's starter who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Kyle Bradish. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Last time out, wasn't able to get out of the second inning, really put a lot of pressure on the bullpen, but the offense picked him up. I'm looking for him to hit the reset button and get after it in this one.
One down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. On the ground, and that's just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Runners at the corners here. One away. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the second game of the series. On the ground, out to short. De La Cruz. The turn by McLean at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
De La Cruz.
late on that fastball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to Henderson. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs. Samuel Basallo digs in now. He reached out to walk his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike is there. Throw to second. Save. One down. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Oriole Park still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the ball off the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Oriole Park. So 2 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So a run on 1. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The turn by McClain at second. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That one ripped, but foul. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, he put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe
runner on the go. High fly ball, right field. Beavers settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. Lays the play. Not in time. He's safe. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores.
Ellie on his way to second. In the dirt. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. Runners on the move.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
It's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. That clips the inside corner for a strike. De La Cruz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. De La Cruz not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one cutting but missing down low. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. Enrique Bradfield Jr. now at the plate. This could end it. In the air, right field. Benson settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7. From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And this is the rubber match.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Cruz in the box now, takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Pitch gets away. but no advance from the runners. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In danger of walking in the tying run. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. T.J. Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. To third, Westberg. They get the force as they escape the bases loaded. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Here's the 0-2. Out to short. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second.
The batter, number 7.
Go ahead run on base. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. This one high in the air to left center. Alexander gets under it, and that is that. So one hit is all they get, and midway. So bases loaded with one away. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground. Takes it to the base for the force out. Barely got him for the out. Close play. We're back, and here we go, Siggy. Late innings tie ball game rubber match of the series. Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, Boog. Two hungry teams coming down the stretch. Let's see who steps up. Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
2-2 now. Got him swinging.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
De La Cruz in the box now. Takes strike 1. Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it was a strike. The call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. 2 on, 1 out. That one close, ruled the ball. And that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here lately.
The center fielder,
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming in.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. The Reds down to their final strike. In the air, right field. Beavers under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill in this one, Nick Lodolo. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Way inside, gets away. But no advance from the runners. Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him swinging.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
The throw to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The batter number 5.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
De La Cruz not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Man at first. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That's a hit. Coming home. The run scores.
Come on, get out, get out, get out!
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That one ripped, but foul. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him swinging for the K.
The
Reds now down to their final out.
Second baseman, Matt.
So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. This could end it. Hit in the air left field. Moniak gets under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Boog, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time.
First pitch coming your way next. On the hill for the Reds, Andrew Abbott. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
First and second, 1 out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle. Nice stop. Throws from the ground. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Acrobatic play to get this one started. Determined to get a good flip. And that flip leads to an inning-ending double play.
1 down.
Second.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Man at first, at the plate, TJ Friedl. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fourth.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Here's a 1-2. Runner takes off for third. In the dirt.
Down!
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty
Hold on. He's coming home. Base hit into the outfield. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
New inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. Out to short, De La Cruz. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
That's why you run hard, 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
De La Cruz.
Nola's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts throughout the year, Boog. He's got multiple seasons with 200-plus Ks and a pitch arsenal that leaves most hitters frustrated as they walk back to the dugout.
McClain stands at first with 1 out.
Ball 2.
And a 2-1 on the way. Runner on the goal. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Welcome to the club. 2,000 career strikeouts, and that puts him in very elite territory among major league pitchers.
He's got the stuff, the intestinal fortitude. He's got everything a pitcher needs to become an all-time great. And you
up the middle. Loves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw. In time. Got him. That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Steckers, the symbol.
Yeah, boy, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And it remains 2-2. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Bounced up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Here's a 3-0. There goes Ellie. So walk puts runners at first and second.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
In now for the Reds, Taylor Ward. Double steal. In the dirt.
Slide!
No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Two on, 1 out. Makes the catch for the second out. To the bag himself. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at-bat.
De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-run game, bottom 9. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside. TJ Friedl up next for the Reds. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So 2 down. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final score here today, 2-1. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. Well, Siggy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Pitching in our game today, Rhett Lauder. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Marcell Ozuna. On the ground and short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
That's inside. That's the ball.
Goes 6 feet 7 inches, 23 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
2-1 now. There's a strike. De La Cruz wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Double play ball to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds nothing. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
De La Cruz.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 4th.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second. Runner takes off. In there for strike 3.
Get
down, and he's out. And that wasn't close.
Well, Boog, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out at third. It's just really disappointing.
Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Just off the outside edge. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Three-two now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. Lined into right. Caught. And the runner's dangerously far from first. And they got him. Great defensive awareness there.
Up
Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. First pitch misses. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Phils up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch.
Hard 90, hard 90.
Tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next.
So 2 down. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. The Reds down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Hunter Green. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. On the ground right side. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. De La Cruz will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front.
Come on, get here, get here, get here.
Come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Man at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. And he grounds one to the right side. Acrobatic throw for one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boog, he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
Now that's smacked to right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. First and second, one out. Ben Williamson getting ready to hit. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
De La Cruz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for the Reds, the first baseman, number 7, Spencer.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. Now one away.
No, that pitch wasn't even
Up
close to
next
being
for
a...
the Reds.
So two down. Next for Cincinnati, Key Brian Hayes. On the ground to the left, Caminero. Throw to first, ball game, and the Rays take game one of the series on the road.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.